Hi everyone, Steve the Hurricane here. On today's episode of A Drink with the Hurricane, we're going to talk about holiday gift giving. Cheers! This is A Drink with the Hurricane, the home care sales and marketing talk show that discusses all things growing your home care business. So it's that time of year again. It's the festive holiday season where all of your joys and your worries are just put out of your mind and you have a good time with your friends and family, right? Or if you have a dysfunctional family, you kind of want to wring somebody's neck, but you put your differences aside to get through the holidays, right? I love the holiday season, especially as a father of 3 young children. When they run down the stairs and they're opening their gifts, it's amazing. And so as in the spirit of the season, we want to give gifts to our referral sources. So here are some tips on how to do that to maximize our return on investment. Number 1, you got to make sure you're allowed to give gifts in the first place. There are many accounts out there where we're not allowed to give gifts. How do we come around this? I was actually on a webinar the other day where I spoke about donating to charity and then giving a card saying, instead, I know you're not allowed to receive gifts, so here we made a donation to the MS Foundation or the Cancer Society or the American Heart Association or something of that nature on your behalf. So this way you're still giving something, but it's something that they can receive because it's not an actual physical gift, and you're still giving back. So that's one thing that you can do for those who can't receive gifts. Now, in places where you can get gifts, I recommend making a 3-tiered approach. Take a look at your referrals that you received this year. Take a look at your relationship with the accounts that you are going to buy a gift for. And you have your A, B, and C. In A account, you spend considerable amount of money. What's considerable amount of money? Over $100, we'll say, or buy multiple gifts for multiple contacts in that account. Then you have your B account where you're going to spend somewhere from $50 to $100 on that account. And then you have your C account where you're going to probably give them something that's going to be $15 to $20 in value. Now, your bigger items could be something that's personalized. Like I remember I had a social worker who loved photographies. So she loved photographs. And so she had all these pictures of her family all over the place, and she kept taking all these photos. And I said, I'm going to buy her a really nice digital photo frame where she can upload photos to it. Now that cost me like $85 at the time, and I got the other social worker who was a runner some cold gear, Under Armour stuff. So I spent like about $125, $130 on that account, but it was worth it because those social workers gave me 20, 25 clients a piece that year. Now, a good B tier or secondary tier item would be dinner and a movie. You could go and get many gift cards. I used to buy this. It would be in AMC, Lowe's, and Applebee's, 25 and 25. So it's a $50 gift card that you're giving out 2 for 1. It could be a donation that you're making to their holiday party, and then they raffle off the item. I used to buy big bottles of Grey Goose. That's about $65, $70 for the giant, maybe it's more like this big, the giant oversized bottle of Grey Goose. And then everybody would tell me about at the holiday party, everybody was fighting to get the Grey Goose, and the person who won the Grey Goose was like, oh, thanks for that, Steve. So that was a donation that I did. And again, that's in that B tier range. And then the final tier, the 3rd tier, is or the C tier, is you're going to give away something, I would say a promo item, some kind of promo item that has your company logo on it. That's not a great cost, but it's a little bit more than your traditional promo item. I used to give away these skull caps because it was wintertime and it was cold up here in the Northeast. So it would say Care Choice, and it was a skull cap. People wore that. Isotoner gloves, isotoner socks, because people get cold around the house. They want to cozy up by the fire. You can give away a fleece jacket or a fleece sweater or even maybe a fleece blanket, something of that nature, something that just says, I thought of you during the holiday season. You can even go lower cost item if you want to give out multiple items to people. I used to give out ice scrapers, and everybody loved my ice scrapers. Everybody got a customized ice scraper for me. So this way, if it was frozen cold outside or there was snow in their car, I helped them get out of a jam and get to work or get to wherever they had to go. An ice scraper is like $5 or $6 personalized, and you just buy a whole bunch of them, buy 100, 200 of them, and everybody gets an ice scraper. So these are some great gift ideas. You want to get your gifts out early. So I'm showing this episode right now because you really want to get it out that first week after Thanksgiving so that it stands out. Or another tip that you could do, wait until January and then say Happy New Year gifts and give it out then, because you're giving it out at a time when other people aren't, so you're more likely to get remembered, because the whole goal here is to get remembered. So I hope you appreciate these tips. I hope you're going to have an amazing holiday. We got some more episodes coming up before the season ends and the year ends, but I hope you get something out of this. Register for the boot camp, because I can't wait to see you. Houston's going to be off the chain. All right, we're probably over 100 people registered right now, and it's still 2.5 months away. Make sure you're not missing out. Register today for the Hurricane Marketing Boot Camp, and I'll see you then.
Hi folks, I'm Steve the Hurricane.